Okay, let's take a look at the first step in the process to making our site plan slice files. The first thing to do is to open up one of the available samples to try. There are 6 of them. I've chosen to do number 6. So let's come on over here. I've put it in a folder and I'm going to open that up, and there's 6 of them to try. You choose one of them. As it said, I chose number 6 from what's available. And you'll see it's pretty well cleaned up. Let's just make sure that as it's starting up, we've got all the things that we can see and work with and get all of the things done to set this up right. We want the large tool set, standard styles, views. And so here we go. I've got one here. It's in pretty good shape. Let's go ahead and make sure that, okay, there's some stuff that I probably don't want to export. So I'm going to save this file first. File, save as, clean and scaled. So I want to clean it and I want to scale it. So as I clean it, I'm just going to delete things that I don't want to have in here. And let's again take a look and see my hidden objects. Those are all the trees. Now there's, if that is a component, I can go down to the components and I can make sure, let me look at everything that's in here. I want to delete all of the components that I don't want to use in my landmass. So I'm going to delete all of the components. That's okay. And I'm just right clicking and hitting delete. So now I've cleaned it up. Let's make sure these look okay. That looks okay. There's a part there. These are all pushed up. I might want to make those a little bit taller just to make it slice just a little bit easier. So I'm going to push those up a little bit just to make it slice a little bit easier later on. All right, well, that looks like it's in pretty good shape. Let me also make sure that the bottom, yes, the bottom has a surface. That's important. I need to be able to see that there is a surface on the bottom. I need to see surfaces all around and on the top. So that looks pretty good. So I'm going to do a quick file save, and then I'm going to scale it. It's huge, right? And so when we put it into our landmass slicing one, it's a little bit easier if it's a little bit smaller. So I'm going to press the scale button. Scale. First, let me highlight all that stuff. Scale. Pick this bottom corner over here, and it goes to the opposite corner. Come over and type 0.1. Okay, let's see if it did that. I'm not sure I typed that in right. Let's go ahead and do a quick measurement. No, it still needs to be. Let's get that. Scale. Across the corners. I don't know why it's not letting me type down here right now. There it goes, 0.1. Enter. Now it's much smaller, and I'm going to move that a little bit closer to the origin. When these are big, sometimes it has a little bit of a hard time. There it goes. Just moved over somewhere near the origin. And let me do a quick measurement on it again. Yeah, 31 feet. That's a much better size. Okay, so File, Save. Let's see what my folder looks like now. I've got the backup, which I don't need. Let me go ahead and delete the backup. So I've got my original, and I've got it cleaned and scaled, and let me rename that. 0.1. Oh, I can't rename it because it's in use right now. So that's okay. I can go ahead and close this now. No, I can't close it yet. I need to export it. Export the 3D model. And I'm going to export it this time. I'm finding that Slicer works a little bit better with an STL. I'm going to go to my options. I'm going to swap Z. And if I choose only the current selection, I can do that, but I got rid of everything. I cleaned it, so I can leave that alone. Model units. And let me scale at 0.1. So there we go. That's the cleaning function of what we've got. Start with the sample, clean and scale it, and then export it.